Time to take our first look at sports. Carly Agro joining me for that. And, well, I guess it's the end of the NSRBL season. Could have a champion tonight.
Yes, there could be a champion crowned as early tonight. It could be a three-peat for the Twins, or it could be another championship for the Brewers to add to their collection. Well, the Twins and the Brewers have been on top of the NSRBL for the last 9 seasons, both teams capturing 4 championships apiece. Now, the Twinkies put their 40-game unbeaten streak in back-to-back titles on the line last night in Game 1 of the finals. We will go to the Legion Ballpark. It's the bottom of the second here. Runners on the corners. Craig Traverse singles over the head of Mike CITL. Kevin Payne, he'll trot home. That put the Twins up 1-0. The Twinkies add to their lead now here in the third, courtesy of the long ball. Kelly Hoffer takes the Aaron CITL offering for a ride to left. Hoffer's second jack of the postseason makes it 2-0 for the Twins. We will go to a few batters later. This time around, the bases are juiced. Traverse collects a couple more RBIs. He drives the single to center. DJ File followed by a rolling Kevin Payne come on in to score. The Twins are up 4-0. It's impressive play at the plate there. Now the Brewers, they do start to chip away in the fourth. It's now 4-1. Wilkie with the sacks drunk. Alejandro Garcia unquarks the wild pitch. Aaron CITL plates. Guess what? It's only 4-2 Twins in the fifth with a runner on second. Jared Keller lines one right up the middle. Hoffer comes up with it, but it gets thrown away. That allows Mike CITL to score. Brewers are within 1. We're still in the fifth here. NSRBL MVP Russ Nielsen slaps a single past diving Kevin Payne. Keller chugs around from second, tying up the game. Or wait, he didn't touch third. Gets called out. The run doesn't count. The Twins hold off the Brewers to take game 1 4-3.
Two good teams battling hard. One bad inning, give them 4 runs. We ran ourselves out of a play in a big situation. Other than that, I mean, it's what we always get playing against these guys. Everyone's up for it, both teams. Good ball game.
I thought we came out a lot of intensity, and we jumped ahead early, and Alejandro, he gutted it out. He didn't have his best stuff tonight, and he got us through 5 innings.
Now that victory extends the Twinkies' unbeaten streak to 41 games. It could go up to 42 tonight. The Twins are 1 game away from completing the three-peat. Game 2, though, goes tonight in Wilkie. It is set to begin at 6 o'clock. Now here is, we've got some local softball news for you. The under-16 Bet Cave Rebels. We'll see if we can pull that up for you now. Here we go. In local softball news, like I said, this is the under-16 Bet Cave Rebels. They have started off their hunt for national gold with an impressive 9-3 win over the Abbotsford Outlaws. Now, what makes this victory taste even sweeter for the young ladies is the fact that the Outlaws mercied the Rebels during the Canadian Cup earlier this season. Now, check out some of the impressive performances by the Pee Wee players lending a hand. And Miss Madison Clark, she got the win for the Rebels. She pitched all 7 innings, striking out 7 and only walked 1 along the way. Here we go, back to the Chucks now. 4 months of rapid runs, equine adrenaline, and pure horsepower will come together tonight for the first night of racing at the CPCA's CKSA Pro Tour Finals. Drivers and outriders are ready to bring the heat and prove to fans in the stands what it really means to turn and burn.
So you can start to feel the buzz here, and it's going to be good.
The finals mark the end of the 2011 season, and for drivers like BJ Carey, it's bittersweet.
I wish we could keep going. I'd rather race all year round myself, but that's not doable in Canada because of the snow.
With only 5 days left to tally place points in the CPCA standings, there is plenty on the line. A GMC truck, a CPCA championship, and of course a spot in the 2012 GMC Rangeland Derby.
Qualifying to Calgary is big, and there's some guys right now that are in the hunt to get up there and some guys that are trying to hang on.
People that aren't in and just missed or just missing, they're worried. They don't know what's to come. They still have a shot to get in, and everything's got to go perfect for them, and guys have to screw up for them to get in.
Gary Gore sits in first place heading into tonight with 73.5 points ahead of his son Logan, who's in second. Devin Mitswing and Brian Labacane round out heat number 9.
The dogfight right now is for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Plus, there's some drivers 5th, 6th, 7th still with a shot to get up into that top 4. So, I guess you're probably looking at heats 9, 8, 7, 6 in terms of things that are on the line.
Now, as for the track conditions, CPCA's marketing manager Brian Hepson told me he expects that the track will be fast, even faster than Saskatoon last weekend. Now, earlier today, there were several, quote, heavy spots, but when I spoke to one of the drivers on the maintenance crew, that was BJ Carey, he was expecting all of those problems to be resolved. I also ran into Logan Gorst trackside, and when I asked him if he was nervous for tonight, he shrugged it off and said he wasn't nervous at all, but ready. Now, the gates open this evening at 5 o'clock. There is a pre-show set for 6, and the races start at 6:30. Well, we go to the Chucks again, where the dust will be flying at Halstead Downs in just about an hour's time. The grandstand will be packed with people dressed for the occasion. Now, last time that we checked in on Aaron Strack, he wasn't quite ready. So far, he's checked boots and a pair of Wranglers off his list. Well, today, Strack is back at Lamley's looking for a key cowboy accessory.
My mama always told me a man's belt should match his boots, so I'll start there.
It used to be that way a lot more. Now it's not so much. There is still guys that definitely believe if they have brown boots, they have to have brown belt. And probably of the guys that wear the boots all the time, I'm going to guess probably 80% of them do have brown boots. So probably 80% of them have a brown belt as opposed to black.
What's a belt without a buckle?
So people, would they look at me weird if I did buy a belt buckle instead of winning it?
No. We sell lots of buckles. It's just it's a different crowd. I mean, the rodeo guys obviously wouldn't go out and buy a buckle. They'd rather win it.
The bigger, the better. That's the look I'm going for. They don't have the pie plates, but after considering all of my options, one caught my eye.
I'm gonna get the bull riding one. Not a bull rider, I think it just looks cool.
As long as you're not buying one of the cheap PBR ones and saying you won it, you're good.
I can't say I won that.
Buckle, check. Now I need a belt to go with it. Just like the Wranglers, nothing too flashy.
So maybe we'll go with this one.
Okay.
And the belt buckle.
Okay. So
we'll swap it out, because I don't want a belt buckle like that. I have to have a big belt buckle, because that's what real cowboys wear.
So far, I have the trifecta. Now just a couple more pieces and my outfit is complete. Aaron Strack, New Cap Sports.
I cannot wait to see the threads, I should say, that Strack picks out to complete his cowboy ensemble. It's going to be fun the rest of the week. All right, well, I hope to see you at the races tonight. That's all the time I have. There's more to come in New Cap News.